Last month, I went back to the Warner Brothers studio tour to celebrate the 20th year anniversary of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. As well as watching the film in the Great Hall, I also got to visit their fantastic gift shop once again. So continue watching to find out a few more details about my time and to see what I got inside this huge bag. Welcome back to my little YouTube channel, all of you, and I hope you're doing well. It's getting festive here, all my decorations up in the background, and I'm very excited for Christmas, which is just on the way. However, in this video, I'm going to be talking all about my time at the Warner Brothers studio tour for the 20th anniversary year of Philosopher's Stone. Where has the time gone? I have no idea. And also I'll be showing you all of the incredible things which I picked up in the gift shop. As always, if you'd like to see more of my videos, then subscribe at the end of this one, and I'll post some links to some other videos you could watch. And as well as here on YouTube, you can also find me over on Instagram at TheGregWhoLived, and visit my shop page as well at TheGregWhoLived shop. But back to this video, and we are talking first off about the 20th anniversary of Philosopher's Stone. Where has 20 years gone? I was 5 when I saw the very first film in the cinema with all of my family who fell asleep, and it was just me and my sister eagerly watching a couple of rows from the front at the magic that was unfolding on screen. Fair to say I absolutely loved it. We did go back and see it a second time, and since then my love for the Harry Potter series has grown and grown and grown enormously into a YouTube channel and an Instagram page, and all of you people watching. So it was fantastic to go back to the Warner Brothers studio tour, which is always an absolute pleasure, and to be able to sit in the Great Hall as I was watching the very first film once again. It really was the most surreal experience. I went with my friend Thomas, who is white_noise on Instagram, and I'll pop him down below in the description. And we managed to get tickets. There weren't that many, which is odd because I thought an event like this would have a lot, but we both eagerly awaited the ticket opening, and I managed to grab 2 for us. So we got our beanbags in the Great Hall, and it was just an incredible day. The tickets for this were £90, but that did include the tour itself. We got butterbeer, we got food, we also got one of the green screen opportunity photos for free, and then we got snacks as well that went along with watching the film in the Great Hall. And as well as that, we also got a few little extras which are also in the bag, and I will show you later. But it was just, without sounding too cheesy, a magical experience. Never 20 years ago watching the film did I think I would ever be able to go around the sets that they used in the film, let alone watch the film in the Great Hall, and also watching them on screen be in the Great Hall. It was just a very lovely but very surreal experience. And as they were walking into the Great Hall during Philosopher's Stone, it was quite odd to just look around and know that you were also in it. Honestly, it was so surreal, but I absolutely loved it. And I don't know why, but my favourite scene from all of the films is when Gryffindor win the House Cup in the first film. I absolutely love that scene. Every time I talk about it, I get goosebumps. And when Dumbledore claps his hands and the flags all change and the music, it's just my favourite scene ever. And I always get goosebumps watching it, talking about it. I just love it. And to be in the Great Hall when that happens was particularly special. I think it was well worth the £90. It's about £49, I think, to go to the tour anyway now. So for the extra money, getting all those kind of food perks, drinks, photo opportunities, I think it was well worth it. And the experience to be in the hall was just incredible. For me, Philosopher's Stone is my favourite one to watch. I don't think I'd be as interested to watch Chamber of Secrets in the Great Hall, or maybe Goblet of Fire, Deathly Hallows, any of those, but I would absolutely love to watch Prisoner of Azkaban, and it would be amazing to get a little sleeping bag while they're in their sleeping bags. Who knows what will happen in years to come. But it was just a brilliant experience, and we had the best time choosing our bean bags, picking our snacks, which of course were Wizarding World themed snacks as well, and just enjoying the film. And what was really lovely as well as Thomas, who I've become really good friends with, I also got to finally meet a lot of other Potterheads that I've met through Instagram. So I got to meet Diagon Ellie, Pensive Pot, Eleanor's Magic World, and a few others who I'd never actually met in person. So it was just a really lovely experience. I thoroughly enjoyed all of it, and it wouldn't be a tour visit without visiting the gift shop, which had a lot of new things which I had not seen before, and they actually had a lot of their new Yule Ball items, which I know a lot of people have been very interested in, and a lot of their new Christmas decorations, which I did have to purchase. So, as well as seeing the film, I bought a lot of goodies. So let's open the bag and I can show you what I got. Also, quick to mention, if you couldn't tell already, I decided to go to a tour as Harry in Philosopher's Stone when he's going for the stone with Hermione and Ron and defeating all of the teachers' challenges. So this was my outfit for the occasion, and I did get some incredible pictures which are on my Instagram page. So if you want to have a little look, you can do. But let's dive into the things that I bought from the gift shop. So once again, I got an enormous bag. And I love the bags that they do there. They are awesome. The first thing was something that was the most expensive, but I've wanted for a really long time. And I've tried to hunt for one on eBay to get it slightly cheaper, but I've never actually found it that cheap. So it did come in a Noble Collection box. It is one of my favourite things to collect, and one which up until now I haven't been able to find. So I decided while I was there to get myself the Noble Collection Golden Snitch, which I am incredibly happy with. Now, this was on sale at the tour for £50, and it was actually cheaper than Amazon, which was about £75. I looked on the Noble Collection website and they were sold out, and I looked at a few other retailers and they were also sold out. So, you know, it was good that the tour had a couple left. I didn't catch her name, but one of the attendants was very lovely and actually managed to find me one of the last two that were in the draw. So thank you very much if that was you. And as well as that, I was able to get my Wizarding World 10% off. So that made it £45, which is actually a really good price for this. As I say, I've hunted on eBay for them and I've never found them for that kind of price. They've always kind of stayed around the £50 mark, even second-hand ones, ones that are charity auctions, that kind of thing. They've always gone above that. So I was quite happy to get this for £45. And it is a lovely sculpture of the Golden Snitch. I know a lot of people are quite disappointed that you can't take it off of the stand. That would be quite a nice little extra, which they could do. But I know a lot of people have pulled it off the stand. I am going to, in fact, keep this on the stand because I think it looks quite nice. And one thing I would say is the wings can be bent into a different shape if you like, but be very careful because the ends are quite brittle metal, and I think if you bend them too much, they will snap. Now, I know a lot of people are slightly disappointed because these wings are all in one piece, whereas the actual snitch is like individual metal, almost like blades that are cut and attached, whereas these are solid. However, I still think it looks quite nice. It has a much more Art Deco feel. The gold plating on the front is very nice, and I do like this kind of swish effect. The only thing is, it doesn't, I think when I saw it in pictures and online, I thought it was more of like a circle sweep. It's quite flat when you hold it up, you know, it's not doing a lot, so it can be quite hard to position to make it look really nice. I've put it on a higher shelf, so it kind of gives me a bit more detail. But overall, I think the finish is really good. I think for £45, which I paid, it is slightly cheaper than on the market, that you can get it from Noble Collection. And I think the quality is well worth it. With all Harry Potter products, we know there's a premium, but I think £45 is very nice for this. It is a fantastic little sculpture. No reason you couldn't have it on your display as like a kind of paperweight sort of thing. I think it's brilliant, and it finishes off, I mean, I don't think it will ever finish off, but it's helping me complete my Golden Snitch collection, and I just think it's a beautiful item. So I was very impressed to get this, and to get it for such a good price. Now, before I forget, there were a couple of things that we got given to us throughout our tour, so I'll just pull those out of the bag as well. And the first one was actually some Lego, which was a complete surprise, and I don't know if it's an exclusive to the tour event or whether Lego will be selling these in the future, but it was a fun little pack we got when we signed up and registered at the front desk to get all our tickets and bits. And it's just a Harry Potter and Hedwig Owl delivery, and the Lego number is 30420, and it comes with Harry, who's eating a delectable chicken leg, some little, they look like pies, and it comes with Hedwig, who is carrying a broomstick. So I thought that was a fun little extra that we didn't know we were getting. I don't know how exclusive it is to the tour or the Philosopher's Stone event, but it's very interesting, and hopefully I will build it very soon. And then as well as that, included in the price was snacks while we watched the film. Now, some of them I have already eaten because Philosopher's Stone is a long film and I got very hungry in the Great Hall. So the first thing I got was fudge flies, which I've had a few times and I love them. I have kept the packaging because I think it makes really nice display pieces, and also anything Nina Lima designed is incredible. And the other thing I got was exploding bonbons, which I'd never had before. And I couldn't figure out what the taste of these was, what the flavour was. And then I read that it's actually orange and pineapple, which a flavour combo I've never tried before, but was very nice. Didn't have time to eat all of them in the film, so obviously I was really enjoying the film itself, but I thought these were delicious. And although they are £8 for quite a small box, the packaging, once again, is fantastic. And what I love about these is once you have eaten them, there's no reason you couldn't put something inside the wrappers, even more foil inside the wrappers, to give them a look of them being full. And they make great display pieces together, whether it's a Honeydukes setup or just things from the Wizarding World. These look great alongside chocolate frogs and Bertie Bott's every flavour beans, and was a lovely tasty treat to have while watching the film in the Great Hall. And another little extra, which is completely free but I'd never done before, was the Harry Potter Warner Brothers Studio Tour passports. Now these are completely free. They normally have them on display. If not, go to the front desk and ask. But they are these little passports which are nicely printed. They give you some little details and they tell you about the activity of the 16 golden snitches which are hidden throughout the tour. Some of them are quite easy, and some of them I had to ask where they were because I just could not see them. In particular, Gringotts and the one in the Gringotts Vault are very hard to find. But it's a little extra thing to do while you're going around the tour. It's brilliant for young children to get them really looking at all the details of the tour. And as well as that, it gives you clues as to where they could be. But you also have these stamps, which you can do. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to pick up too well on the camera, but each kind of area within the tour has its own stamp. So there's Gryffindor, there's a snitch one, we've got the Dark Mark, there's also platform 9 3/4, there's a Weasley's Wizard Wheezes one, and there's all sorts. So it's another fun thing to do while you're going around the tour. And then it also has little questions you can ask the interactors if you want to find out some more behind the scenes details, and little quiz questions too with all the answers at the back. A nice little keepsake. It was something I had never done before, and it was really fun to do this while we were actually going around the tour before the film. So like I said, they had all of the Christmas decorations that were new in the gift shop. And some of the ones which I wanted, which were the Nimbus 2000 broomstick one, they actually didn't have. So they might be coming back. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully I get my hands on one soon. However, there were so many to choose from and I didn't go for all of them. However, I did get quite a few. So in no particular order, I'm going to pull them out of the bag and we're going to have a look. And I'm going to start with this one. And as always, it comes in the brilliant Daily Profit paper. So up first was this decoration, which is a Hogwarts luggage case. Now this one costs £20, which it is quite a lot for a decoration. And although I thought it was going to be quite heavy, it's actually fairly light and it opens so you can put whatever you would like in it. I love the crest on the front. The trunk actually has details like it's fabric, which I really like. And it clips onto your tree just with the little hanging here. And as I say, it's not very heavy, but for me, I actually want to take the little hook out, which is just a little screw hook here, and have it as a trinket box because I think it looks really nice. Never seen any kind of small trunks like this for a display, and I really love that idea. So there's no reason why you can't do that. It's very easy to just unscrew this at the end, like so, and then you just have the little box, which can be positioned upright, you can have it flat, and I think that looks very nice. Perfect for a Hogwarts Express display or going back to Hogwarts in style. But this was £20, and for me, I think the finish of it is really good, and I'm very happy with the quality. Next up, we have this one, which was £18, and this was a Marauders map ornament with a red ribbon at the top. On the back, it's got the Harry Potter logo, and all the new products kind of have this really nice minimal branding, which I really like. I think it's kind of a more adult version of Harry Potter, but as well as just being the map, the pages or parchment opens up and there's even more magic as you press the button and look at those footprints. How awesome is that? I love it. So this only works for a little while. It won't go on forever and ever and ever, so don't worry if the battery does go. However, if you want to, you can change the batteries on the back. But I thought this was really cute. Obviously £18 is a little expensive for an ornament, but then when you see what others charge, I think it's great for an interactive ornament, and I just love the little feet. I think that is a beautifully designed piece of merchandise, and of course they make thousands of these. These aren't going to be rare exclusive pieces, but brilliant for any collector. And if you are going to the tour and you want a keepsake, I think this is fantastic and something you can put on your Christmas tree every year and remember your adventures at the Warner Brothers studio tour. Then we have this one, which is a tiny butterbeer tankard, absolutely full to the brim and over the brim with butterbeer and foam on the top, and it even has the Mina Lima label on the front. It comes with a really nice gold ribbon, and again, fantastic branding, and this one was £12.95, and also it has a twin who is similar but very different, and that's because it's actually a butterbeer bottle. So these come separately, but I like them as a set. We have the bottle of butterbeer and the full tankard, and both of these retail for £12.95, so they're not too bad if you want to just get one each. Obviously the pair together is just over £25, but I feel like these are kind of one-offs. I don't know if lots of people would buy like 10 of each. Maybe you'd love to have a butterbeer Christmas tree, who knows. But what was brilliant as well is I got my Wizarding World gold discount off of all of these, so 10% off everything was really good, and I just love these. They're very out there, they're very quirky, but it's just so full of magic, and there's no reason, like I do currently, I don't have my own Christmas tree. My family won't let me put all of these decorations on their Christmas tree, so there's no reason you can't just put these on display around Christmas time, or hang them from frames, or on a pin board, all those kind of things. I really love them, and I even love that the bottle has all the same information to do with ingredients that the large bottles have. It's a really nice replica. I love the resin that they've used because it actually looks like it has bubbles in it, and as I hold it up to the light from my filming light just over in the corner, it looks brilliant, and it even has botanically brewed into it as well. So the attention to details with these has been incredible, and they're a quirky little kitsch duo. I'm very excited by them. They make me happy, and I think a lot of Harry Potter fans would love to have these on their Christmas tree. And so the last decoration, which some could argue is possibly the best decoration to ever exist in the wizarding world and the muggle world, because it is for £12, which I think is possibly the best £12 I have ever spent. It's only the Fat Lady portrait, holographic, of Dawn French on a decoration. I mean, what else do you need? Christmas is complete. Now that I own this, I am a very happy man, and Christmas is done. I think this is brilliant. It is Dawn French, who I think played the Fat Lady brilliantly, and she is smashing the glass actually on the side of the frame as you turn it. I love the framework that goes around. I love this lenticular of her going kind of stop and then smashing. Oh, brilliant. Whoever in the merch team designed this, absolutely incredible. I love it. It is my favourite thing ever. Who needs anything more when you have the Fat Lady portrait as a decoration? I'll always be waiting for the answers, because the answer is nothing. And then last but not least was an item that I have seen quite a few times, and I think I've always wanted it, but I've just never bought it. So this time I thought, yeah, Greg, treat yourself. So it is another one of my favourite branded things within the wizarding world, and it is another Chocolate Frog product, and this cost me £12 as well. But it is a jewel keyring of a chocolate frog, and also the chocolate frog itself. Now, £12 is a little bit expensive for a keyring normally. However, the quality of the enamelling in this pin is brilliant. It's also enamelled both sides, so it's got like the flat frog, and then this is actually like 3D, so it's got some texture to it. It's really nice. I love it. It's kind of a glistening enamel, really lovely done. The keyring frames are all in a shiny gold colour, and then we have the second keyring is the box that the frog would come in. By now you must know that I love a good keyring. I love putting these on my keys. People always ask me why I have so many keyrings. This is the reason why. I thought it was fantastic. I love that the frog is flat on the bottom, as though it's been squished onto the window of the Hogwarts Express. And I just find that quirky little items like this are brilliant. They don't take up a lot of space, and also they're functional. I will happily put these on my work keys, on my car keys. And it means that you always know where they are, and you can see them and spot them in a crowd. So I thought this was fantastic, and concludes what was a brilliant haul from the Warner Brothers Studio Tour gift shop. And so sadly, with that, it comes to the end of my Warner Brothers Studio Tour haul. But like always, I would love to know what your favourite item was. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and comment below what that item was. As always, with visits to the tour, I tend to use my Wizarding World Gold discount, which gets me 10% off everything. So if you do have one, remember to show them on the desk, and you will also get your 10% discount off. And as well, always check out the website because for 2022, they have a few new events that are happening, as well as Behind the Mischief, which is going to be looking at, I think, the Weasley twins and how some of their pranks and things were created for the big screen. So I'm very excited to hopefully be going back sometime in April to look at this at the tour. But check out the tour website, which I'll post in the description below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. As we're coming to the end of this year, it has been another fantastic year for me and my love for Harry Potter, connecting with all of you. And I hope you've just really loved my content. There are a few more videos to go before the end of the year. However, if you don't want to miss out on any of those, then of course you can subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking this button up here, and also watch some of my other videos in this playlist or this video just here. I've been the Greg who lived, and until next time, stay safe, stay magical, and don't let the muggles get you down. Bye!